Yeah, but Latif, if you allow me, I can just stop this one and then you can do it later, right?
How much time?
But that's done?
For me, it took like 40 minutes actually.
Okay, so now once you generate it, where do you go pick it up?
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Ah, okay.
So you just once you generate, then you just close it.
Okay.
So your result will come here in this result panel.
This quick, right?
That's what's quick actually, yeah. So this comes here in the result pan.
Okay.
That's thing here. And Mubarak, you were telling me about audio. No, this is here. This is right here. So you compare. This basically give you the report. Where is the report? It come here. It come here on your laptop.
Oh, really?
Is it in Excel?
No, it's like a text file.
Can you bring it up? Bring it up.
How
Drag
can I
it.
drag it?
Drag it to the right side. This one.
This file.
Oops, what happened here?
One minute. How I will come
Yeah,
to the laptop?
hold it
I
here,
got it.
and then put it. Yeah. Okay, good, thanks.
So this is the report.
Hold on, sorry, 1 second.
So maybe I can just extend it.
Okay.
So it basically
Okay,
tells you, it compares the database, whatever you have in the atoll, and then it basically tell you what it did. So it basically, like it has a headings, like it's a never links creation, because we created everything here. So you're gonna see like all everything under this never link creation, right? It basically says that I have created that many never relations. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
But if in the mature network, when you're using this tool, it will also tell you that you deleted some neighbor, it created some neighbor, it basically found the proposed neighbor same as what you have in the database. So it has three groups, and basically tells you about under different headings. It will tell you.
Is it source starting?
Huh?
Source starting.
Source target. Okay. How I can?
So this is what? This is a test
No.
to check something?
Yeah, this is test. This is just to show whether everything is.
Okay, what it's showing here? That cell.
So it says in the neighbor allocation, it says the source cell, we call it reference cell, and it said number of how many neighbors it got, 7 neighbors, and it said maximum be allowed 32. Okay, so and then these are the neighbors which are defined, and here is the what I was talking about, importance. See, this is purity, this is purity, and this purity is used during the frequency allocation. Frequency allocation, because frequency allocation also needs interference matrix. Interference matrix is built on this basis also. So it needs this thingy. And then this here, it says coverage percentage wise. Like,
Can you get a report in Excel?
yeah, you can just go here and just control C and control C and then do.
Okay.
Yeah, you can do
That's
everything.
it? Okay.
And this is coverage in miles, like square mile, and this is in percentage. This is adjacency. And here it tells also which kind of sector is this. Like it's a coside, adjacent, coverage. Here the coverage actually match. How much coverage percentage match? 1.48%. And this 0.04. This is square miles. A square kilometer. It's square miles.
It's in miles.
Should be higher, no?
Yeah, but it's different area. It's not normal. It's not.
What is coverage percentage means? It's
Coverage percentage means that like this many square miles, it has overlapping coverage, and this is percentage of the total area. And this one is adjacency. Like remember I was telling you that the site which considered adjacent. So what coverage area total it had and what is percentage. And here you see this one commit. This is also important. I will show you why this commit. When you commit here, it basically store all this information into the atoll document.
Yeah.
And when you do compare, basically generate report only for the sectors which has the commit thing on.
Okay.
If it is not, then it's not gonna compare this thing with.
But everything has to be committed, right? When we do it
everything,
initially.
it should be committed, yeah. So commit here. This is done, right?
So it will save in the
It will save there, yeah.
In the document.
Yeah, in the atoll project.
Right. Okay, so this is, and then second one.
Who are you?
Second one is. You want to ask something?
No, yeah.
So cells and then neighbors. See here, this is audit, which they talk about, that you go and do the audit also after generating the report. So here, like average number of, these are different conditions. This is average number of neighbors. So they want to know for every sector how many neighbors were allocated. You want to audit on that. Then you say inputted list means like the sectors which is there in the network but it does not have any neighbors.
Okay.
So you find out that cell. And then there's full list. Full list basically says like the sectors which has the maximum like 32 neighbors, whatever you define there, like
Okay.
32, 16 or whatever. So the sector which has that number of the neighbors, that should be flagged here. Or here, if you select this one, because this is what, and this is 930 recommends. So if you select this guy, it says basically flag me the sectors which has a neighbor more than the maximum number.
Okay.
Okay? And maximum number you can define here. You can set here also. This you can change here.
And this is where they wanted 16.
Yeah, that's what I want to say. They say fix it and then give us. And then missing co-site. So if there is any co-site sector which is not defined as a neighbor, it should be flagged here also. Missing symmetrics. So like you have a neighbor but it's not in and out. It's like one in one direction only. And then exceptional pair. And the distant to neighbor. You can set the. You can also set. They basically like LTE3 says check the neighbors also with this condition. Like and they say this is distributed 6 actually, 6 miles. So they do not want any neighbor to be defined more than
6 miles away.
So flag out those cells also. And you do run here, and you're gonna run this end. See here, you don't see anything here, but if you close it, it's gonna show you the result here. See, and it basically lists all the sectors. So like because we remember we said maximum number 16.
Yeah.
So this guy has 19, so it flagged it. And there's 31, 19, so on and so forth. And you're gonna see go through this list and you will find it actually.
Yeah, because those we haven't done them.
Yeah, and
But okay, so what do we do when it's like this, in a situation like this, like this?
No, it's just an audit. It's just an audit.
You don't have to go and delete the.
So or it is giving
Okay.
information. If you feel like it's not required, then you delete it. If you want things could.
How do you delete it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will show you how to delete. I'll show you how to delete. So distance between neighbors. So this is the one actually.
It's more than 6 miles, right?
Yeah,
It's
this
9,000
is
miles.
confusing here actually.
1,000 miles?
Yeah, there were
No,
9,000
it
miles.
cannot be 1,000 miles because you know this cannot be because when I did it for San Antonio, I saw some 1,000 something like that. Then I went into the map. I measured the distance actually. It was not like that. It was like 6 mile, 5.
Did you saw in the the technical document what?
Yeah, actually, what they say here, like they said, this one should be the number of sectors more than the maximum distance specified, the condition, and this one should be the total number of sectors. You guys have 478 sectors only.
No, because you didn't run all the thing.
Okay. So 478. So this one is like total, and this one is the number of sector which did not comply with the maximum distance condition. That's what they said. And but here, like there is a
Maybe
distance.
it's not what call it number of sectors, but a number of neighbor relation which does not comply with that.
Could be, but just see.
Yeah, but this stays. This one stays clearly distance here.
Comes as a neighbor relation, not as a sector.
Yeah.
But wait. Here it says clearly distance.
Yeah. But I was baffled by this thing.
Distance for those relations.
Yeah, but I was
A and B.
no,
Those relations.
no, but it says 12,789. 12,000. So what is it? Miles or what? It cannot be miles. No way.
Meters.
You will go to India actually.
Meters.
By 12,000 why?
Is that meters?
One sector here, one sector in
Is
India.
that meters?
Sure, is it meter?
Huh?
Might be meter.
I could not
Wait,
really
did-
verify this thing.
Did you get this?
Document?
I couldn't really find it. Maybe it's there, but I haven't seen it. Maybe it's there.
Did you?
No,
Yeah.
why don't you?
Wait,
tag
did
and
you?
check 1 mile and try to convert it into
No,
meter or something?
actually I didn't.
Maybe it's in feet.
Could be. But
Yeah.
No, but did you have big values like this on your project?
I did have, and,
Okay.
and definitely we do not have that kind of distance between the neighbor side, like 10,000 or 500. Well, I did some measurement also.
Right.
It was like 4 miles, 5 miles. That's it.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah.
So
No, but 12,000 feet is how many miles? It's 5,000 feet is one mile, right? So it's like 2.5, 3 miles.
Yeah,
right.
it's possible.
So let's go.
Maybe
but
it's in
that's
in
hard
inches,
information, right? That's an hard information.
in half footers.
Okay. So that's a way we basically allocate the neighbor using this automated tool, right?
So it's done.
No, I'm telling you, because there is a
Is
like
memory power?
you can basically allocate the neighbor on the cell level also. So there is 3 ways you can do it.
Hold on, one second. What we did here is allocating
Neighbor.
Allocating
assign,
neighbors to each cell
each
on a
cell.
cell level.
On the cell level.
Okay, so that's what we've done.
Yeah, that's what we have done.
Now what you want to do is what?
Now what we are going to do, like there is a if you have a new group of sites come up, then if you want to define a neighbor relation for those sites,
Okay.
what are you going to do actually? So there is
Okay.
three ways to do that. First way actually I'm going to show you here. Like you go to transmitter, go to cells, go to transmitter. No. Okay, on the transmitter level. Sorry. So go here, and then go to properties. Go to cells. There is neighbor here. See this one. This has got all the neighbors.
You can delete from here too.
So here, if you want to add neighbor, you go here, type in whatever neighbor you want. It's a manual thing. Type in here and
No, that means if you
I mean, yeah. That's the. I'm just showing you like this is one way to do this. Type in
You
here.
mean to edit?
Yeah, just
Okay.
type in whatever cell
Okay.
you want to define, and then you just click anywhere here. Click anywhere here. It will automatically actually define the neighbor there, because there is a once you do this manual editing here, and after that you just
Wait, try one. Select one.
type in some name.
No, but click on the scroll here. Select one here.
No, doesn't show anything. Doesn't show anything.
Oh.
So just type in anything. I have already tried that. Okay. So type that one, and then you can just click and if you use symmetry, so it will define the neighbor relation in both ways.
And it will give you automatically the distance and everything?
will be given
Ah.
automatically?
It will give you automatically.
Distance it will automatically calculate.
Okay.
It will automatically calculate. And just click anywhere, it will automatically calculate the distance and everything, and it will define the relation. But like if you want to, like this one, if you want to just delete some relationship, so you go here, select this one, go right click, see, delete link and symmetric relation. Click here, it will delete the neighbors.
Go ahead, delete it.
From that particular site.
Click
right?
it. Click it.
You want to click it?
Yeah.
It's gone.
Okay, it's gone.
Okay, and now
Works.
some site Lotfi
Yeah.
like might not be a symmetric, might not have symmetric relationship. So like like it shows here, right?
Yeah.
But it might not have a symmetric relationship. So what you need to do, you go here and then right click the CM make symmetrical. When you
Okay.
click this one, then it will go automatically to that particular site. Okay?
Oh, okay.
And there it will define the relationship.
Okay.
Other direction.
But we click symmetry in the first iteration while creating the neighbors, right?
Yeah, so everything is
In
going
a
to be.
location, right? Yeah. No, we were talking about the new sets. When the new sets comes up, this is
Okay.
for our.
This is just your.
Type. This is on different way.
I just want to interrupt you. Suppose this is what you are saying, that suppose 5 or 10 sites is coming, then do it manually. Suppose the time, suppose you are planning something around 100 sites.
Right. Then what you do, you put all the site here, and in this place create a focus zone. Create a focus zone around it. Use your automatic never plan tool,
Then
and you'll run it. And it will basically locate the navigation for all the sites. But if there is 1 or 2 sites something, then use this way.
That you can do manually. No?
Yeah.
So how big of a focus on it has to be around the site?
I mean, it should be enclosed within the composition zone. It
Okay.
should be included in the
So you could make it big.
Yeah, you can make it. This is one way. Like
But I mean, if it only takes like 10 minutes to do the whole network, why just don't take the whole focus on and just do it?
I mean, yeah, you can do it, but they have given like because you already have a neighbor relationship. You don't want to if your
Change it.
performance is fine or you don't want to make any changes, just want to make changes in a certain area, then you use focus. Or you use the filter also. You can use a group by thing and just work on that filter. It will just change the neighbor relation for that particular area. So that's one way. So you go from transmitter and you like select this guy and do all this thing, right?
Okay.
I'll show you. And the second way is that you can actually define the neighbor relationship on the map itself. So what you do, go to this tool here, this neighbor, display option, display cover, displays link. Here it's already selected. Okay. So like you can have three options here: unique, discrete value, and value interval. Unique, basically when you select unique, it basically gonna color the neighbor relationship lines based on the transmitter.
One more thing, instead of doing each and every site, can we make some Excel sheet like there is some 10 site, we need some 20, 30 neighbors, and we just copy that to the neighbors database?
Right in the script.
Yes.
No, you just use it. There's 3 ways. That's what I'm telling you. Actually.
No, in Atol we cannot do that.
Yeah.
We cannot export, import
Right.
library.
So here, this is like, so unique is basically going to color the neighborship line by the transmitters. Discrete value is basically like which we had here, right? Discrete value. Let me just go here again. This is already discrete value. See, so it basically colors the neighbor relationship using the frequency band or something. I see the neighbor frequency band is 700 megahertz lower, so it basically based on the frequency band it's going to color the neighbor relationship depiction. Like that. And value interval you can actually define like based on the importance. Remember I was talking about the neighbor priority.
Yeah.
Based on the priority, you're going to color the everything so that you know which neighbors has got which kind of priority. So this is very helpful in optimization actually. So it collect this like this setting is done. So you go here, this is on, and then look at this guy. See this one? This neighbor relation. Maybe I can just use the little bit. I can zoom in. Yeah, little bit.
Which icon is it? This icon over here?
This icon over there. So you see this one here, right here. So it's basically telling you this is neighbor to this guys, right? And if you see the line here, it like doesn't have an arrowhead on either side.
Which
of the
means
line.
it's symmetrical.
So it is symmetrical. But if you see the arrow, it basically tells you which way you have defined the neighbor, right?
So it's showing line because these are already created.
No, we just created, remember?
Oh, so this is for.
Yeah, we just created.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you want to, like, if you don't want to go to transmitter, cell, and all this thing, if you want to create, like, for example, if you want to create a neighbor from this to this guy, right? So what you need to do? I have to zoom
So
in.
you can display the mutual neighbor as well, right?
This is mutual neighbor. So like if there is no arrowhead, it's mutual neighbor. So like I want to define a neighbor relation with this guy and that guy. I think that is the first year and I want to define his neighbor, right? So what I can do, I can go here and someone press the shift key. Shift key. And see here. So it created neighbor relation. So it is gone to database also.
So you could do it graphically.
You can do it graphically also.
Can you actually show them what is the one unique, not a mutual?
Okay, that's what I'm not sure. So go. This is your unit here, right?
They're different.
So-
Someone can actually see what is the.
Now, ouch, there's another one. Let's define it. Shift, please. Yes, sir. One more. Shift.
Yeah.
And you need to click on the
That's it.
sector.
No, that's
Caps lock.
what is happening.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Press the shift key, please.
Sector C.
Twice.
Yeah.
No, you cannot use.
Now keep your finger on it.
One more. I said leave it, man. Leave it, don't worry. Let's do it 15.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
15?
Yeah.
this is yes, sir. This is the guy.
Okay, let's do this guy here this time.
Shift.
No, you don't want to push this time. So wait. Thank you. Okay.
Oh, because other sites are not active, that's why, right? These are transparent.
Shift.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead. Release the shift key, please. Okay.
Now press shift.
Now press shift.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. So now this is mutual, right? What Saju saying that shows us one way. So let's use the control key this time. Control key. See this arrow?
Zoom in.
You can display in a different color.
Yeah.
Just do that so that it will be easy. So that is a quick way of actually, when you look at the
Yeah.
entire map, what you can do is if you make it one color for the mutual and one for the unique one, I mean, just one way,
Right.
So that you can quickly double check where the color is changed, and you can see whether your neighbor relation is correctly defined.
Right.
And also there is another way of actually changing the transmitter color as well.
Yeah. So control key please. See arrow here?
Yeah.
This is outward.
It's only
One way. So that's how, and you can, as Saj was saying, you can change the color also.
And if it's directing
So
towards
it
that
is saying
side,
that is from this neighbor is
that-
given from
that-
here to
that's-
here, but from here to here is not
There's
allowed.
nothing.
okay.
But if you don't see any arrow here, it means it is both ways. And you can use this shift and control to define the relationship and to delete the relationship also. Like once you use shift key, it will define it. Again use the same key, it will just delete.
Like try to delete this one.
Shift. Like it.
Gone, right?
Okay.
Okay, so this is a second way, right? Using map, you can do this thing. And the third one, you guys have already seen. This is like using this the whole network thingy, you know.
Yeah.
And network, what is that? Cell. It should be under cells. Neighbors. Use this one automatically. This is the third way, right? This is the three ways to do define the neighbor relationship. And
That will take the entire one, right?
yeah, that will take the entire one. So there's three ways you can define. And here, if you go to neighbors.
There's one question there.
Yeah.
Before doing that, we need to make sure that whether all the cells is active or not, right?
Yes.
Because
It
that's
should be under focus zone also.
Yeah, that is the main criteria, because, you know, by mistake, if one transmitter is off,
Right.
then your entire.
No. Actually, what it all does, it does not even consider. If the transmitter is inactive, it not even consider it.
It will not consider, that's what I say. For example,
By mistake, okay.
by mistake,
Yeah,
if
yeah.
one of
Right.
your sector is not
Right.
active,
Right.
then it will change the entire.
That's true. That's true.
So that is what the first step we need to look at it is when you, on an editable project, you need to first of all check all your required transmitters are active or not. That is the first step we need to check. Then